In this video, I want to talk about Playwright CLI. Playwright CLI was launched 2 days ago in version 0.1, so it's a very fresh project by the Playwright team. If you are not familiar with Playwright, basically Playwright is an end-to-end testing tool for web apps and websites. So you can basically from the command line instruct the Playwright test runner to go on websites and basically interact with the browser. And if you are into agentic coding, the way you could interact with Playwright was through a MCP server, which worked well, even though the Playwright MCP server was very token hungry and also very slow. So I personally didn't like to use it. But now the Playwright team saw that issue and they come up with a CLI tool. And the CLI tool is super powerful because now it's much easier to interact with the Playwright engine or to interact with the browser through Playwright. And it's also less token hungry. And instead of talking too much about what it is and how it works, I simply demo it. So if I go to Cloud now, and so I kind of make a case on how you could do that, could use that. So now if you have installed the Playwright CLI skill, there is this command. So now I load it, and now I can, for example, say visit netnode.ch in headed mode, so I can see what's going on. And now the Playwright CLI opens in headed mode, and voila, the browser is now opening up. That's fine. And now go to contact page and make a screenshot. So now I can kind of advise what he needs to do. And now if we go back here to the browser, so now it takes a snapshot. What this is, I will explain in a second. Now it looks up the link. First of all, it creates the snapshot. Then on that snapshot, which is actually a YAML file with all the navigation elements like links, etc., it looks up the correct navigation point. And so it's now processing that file. And then it found this reference E24. And now it clicks on it. And now it asks me if it's allowed to click. I say yes. And now it's on the contact page. And now I said it should make a screenshot. And now it's kind of checking if it's actually already loaded. Now on the contact page, let's take a screenshot. Now it's creating a screenshot. And I think it's already done. So if I open up code, VS Code, you see here now the contact page. So this is was successful. And also if I then open up basically the .playwright CLI, which is like a temporary folder where Playwright creates these YAML files. So basically what this YAML file is, it's like a snapshot of a page the Playwright runner was on. And for example here, it just extracted all the navigation elements, or basically it tries to get to extract the structure of the HTML body. And so it could do that. And then there is also the navigation. And you see here is now the reference E24, which leads to the contact page. So internally, the Playwright CLI creates these YAML files, which then again is easy processable by agentic coding LLMs, in this case now Claude Code. And then it just goes through that and it will use this information to browse around and then finally created a screenshot, right? So that was actually what I wanted to show. So I'm quite excited about this new tool, Playwright CLI. So we have a new powerful tool in our agentic coding toolset. Yeah, so this is what I wanted to show. I'm curious what you think about. If you are using it, and if you like content like that, please consider subscribing to this channel, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.